Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 37 of my Scarborough and the Exiled campaign. We are here with Rug the Fifth, hoping to fight off this lightning strike he has been engaged in. I've got all my weakened warriors in the forest, all my single entities out front with the cannons to shoot out some Griffin Legion, and Madago's hiding over here in this forest. Let's do it. Alright, these two I'm only keeping on the ground for a moment. Let's have them start flapping around again. Take to the air. Alright, cannons have gone in. I'd rather than be shooting at the Griffin Legion, but if they can get them moving up, that works for me. We just want Little Grom to start firing on the single entities. It's nearly in range, but if it starts firing, we can kind of scoot them around. You two flap over here.
Servant of the Murder Lord.
My man doesn't have his summoned yet, so we need to get him into some combat, get some experience. Have him go chop up some Kossars. Alright, yeah, now focus on the Griffin Legion, please. With the first Grom shouts are going out. He's landing them just fine. Kinda works for me, though. Have they noticed my dogs? They're about to, aren't they? Keep hiding. Because these guys have that 360 fire arc. Alright, you two hunt them down. Let's bring back the cannons. Have them not be fools. Beautiful shots in on the Griffin Legion. Nope, they have left Grom exposed. Show them the error of their ways. And I'd rather you not fire on them as they go by either. Thank you, please. These two are devastating that group of Griffin Legion. Go ahead and flap them on out of here. They scooted on by. They sure have. Grom is putting some shots into the dogs before they get close. Perfect. Oh, they got caught up by the Kossars. That makes sense. Oh, have you all moved together on that Griffin Legion? Here comes an elemental bear. Which honestly isn't as scary as it used to be. Constantine's running on over here. Let's get these dogs out then. Ooh, that's bad. Let's have one group of dogs peel off and go get the Kossars that are taking some shots at them. Alright, big boys are getting shot up. Let's get them into the fight. Come on, you can't keep getting shot like that. Let's fly right over the Kossars and go get the dudes with all the arrows. You two go get involved with the bear. Run away from it if you can.
Blood, wolf, and axe.
You swing over there, and we're just gonna have all these dudes moving one old big group to go smash that elemental bear. Pull back. Looks like their Grom's dead. We just had to sacrifice one or two of the war dogs to get it done. Let's charge them in on those Kossars. We can just recruit more flesh hounds, no problem. Give those guys some help. Plus a summoned unit. Death comes to Kislev. Alright, My mob of dudes is dealing with them, no problem. Get Vile Tide out here after these Zargard. Chase them off. Yeah, we're gonna lose these dogs as well. Maybe. Get out of there so your leadership can recover. Maybe not.
Cultist of the Blood God.
One last love tap, and that should finish off our elemental bear. There he goes. Alright, everyone. Zargard. Move is one. And you guys move forward. Stop those arrows coming on in.
Slaves to darkness.
I was gonna say these two are doing great, but they've started to take some damage. Let's have them both focus on those Zargard if we can.
It's called commands.
Or we just powerbomb that man.
Exalt.
Let's have this one drive up in. Constantine's gonna tear that thing apart. Going for army losses. We should have it soon. Whole squads of Kislev are dying now. Yeah, they didn't escape from Constantine, sadly.
Hordes of chaos.
Move him on.
Conquest. Moving.
Send him after those Zargard. Dogs get out. We still have an opportunity to lose this.
Warriors of Khorne.
Especially since these guys recovered and are armor piercing.
Of the dark.
What's going on over here? We broke them. Twin Bloodthirster's doing its thing. Is there a safe place to drop a Blade of Khorne? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we can cast it back here. That's disrespectful.
Blood God.
He's smashing them up, although,
The wolf asks.
let's not lose a cultist for no reason, yeah? Wait on out of there, dude.
Mutilate them.
You
Retreat,
can make yourself a
lest
path.
we
Nope,
die.
he's done. Alright, fair enough.
Slaves to darkness.
Pyrrhic victory, it has been. But we'll take it. Chase off those Zargard, and I'll catch y'all in a second. Alright, the Fanatic has been sent packing, but we did so at quite a cost.
Demons.
She's moving on to Fort Doggelnir, which they think shall be a close defeat. I think we will probably end up losing that one quite badly, so we'll let them have that not a resolve. Guess she was able to sneak by the ambush. Oh, just kidding. She's going after the ambush next. This is an army of Doom Harvesters that is going to be a decisive defeat. Those bears are nasty, but we can probably wipe out their front line. Let's do it. Alright. A dark day in Erengrad. I think we send the guys directly into the woods. First thing. If we can get those bears in the woods, they're going to be performing way worse.
Together.
These ones are right outside. Furies are going to be going after the Kossars as soon as the fight starts. These things lose their ability in the woods, I think, but that's okay. They give their attack boost.
Assemble. Annihilate.
And cavalry over here as well.
Slay together.
I think this is about as good as we can do. Let's go. Now one step backwards.
Slaughter, maim,
We just gotta get into the forest.
eviscerate, glory.
Let's slow things down just a swidge. You go get them. You two work together to go get the Streltsy. Warbears and sleds are together over here. I'm gonna keep my big boys back. Just for now. Gotta get into the forest, though. Kinda wanna waddle these dudes over and hang up these winged lancers. Alright, everyone through. You go get the armored Kossars. You go get these light sleds if you can. Back to normal speed. They're all rotating. Charge into the forest. I promise it's safe. Drop in some ice. Here they come. Yeah, I said that's a bad idea. You don't go get involved. Move forward, please, so the magic doesn't kill you. Bring it on back. Dodged a good bit of that. Charge on into the Zargard. Yeah, spawn got obliterated. See if we can hurt these warbears. They smashed it beautifully. Come on in over here. Keep them from firing. Bring them out to fight the armored Kossars. You come in involved with these bears, which we have surrounded nicely. Kossars are getting crunched. Oh, let's pull them out just for a moment. Come on back in and get the winged lancers, please. We're bringing down these bears. That is exactly what we want to see. Yeah, they got sandwiched between warbears and Zargard. That was a bad time. You are obliterating these armored Kossars, though. Alright, let's pull these things. I think we've just pulled them through. You guys all go get the bear sleds, and then we'll move on to the warbear riders next. Drop down a slowdown spell. Fine by me, we'll play a Horn of Khorne. Moving on to the next group. I mean, we're not winning, but we're doing a lot of damage. Oh, one bear rider's coming on back. It's pretty well the opposite of what you want to see. Let's pull the war dogs to get this one bear so it's eliminated. Charge in the middle of that group. Alright, we're down to the one group of crushers. Come on then, lads, have at them.
God's chosen.
Really like to bring out another group of warbear riders. They're starting to fizzle on out. done some really good damage. I don't know if 17 surviving Streltsy get to come back. Oh, there we go. The Doom Harvesters are no more. I say without the Bear Cav, they lose that no problem. But we did eliminate one of the Bear Cav. A couple of the others got some veterancy, sadly. Alright. The Ice Court's moving on another one of our groups. This one is so weakened, I'm going to allow that. Just go ahead and die. You tried. The dreaded Woe, moving on Warfiend. I didn't think he was able to catch him. Well, rest in peace, you. Aha, you can retreat.
Is not upon us, or I would have to kill.
What would you like? A military alliance? Sure. Trait gain, defeated Constantine. I think he already had flaming attacks. It's a really bad defeat trait for Khorne to pick up. Go ahead and sack the settlement. We lost several Doom Harvester armies. Good old meat magic. Well, now we're only down to -3. Skull Grinder.
My command.
Welcome, Bloodbound.
My fury.
And we'll see what they do. You have Khorne warriors. Let's make those dudes armored up. That works for me.
Brutal might swells.
If I was to attack, would you get involved, Elena?
An ice witch bows to no one.
The answer to that question is no. I'm gonna probably smush Lothar first then. Be much easier to do so. And then we'll give, I guess, both of our these things the different Striders. I don't know if they already are. No, they're not. Awesome. They are now. Control large army and give us a decisive victory with low casualties. We fight this, we would lose almost nobody, so be nice. That's about how it looks.
Fuel for the bloody
Gained another Ruby Ring of Ruin. Let's go get Elena. Oh, and another decisive. Rest in peace, you. Those Doom Harvesters armies have softened up you guys quite nicely.
Indulge your savagery.
Ooh, some successful missions. We gotta go see if we got some more to file on in. Alright, well, I want thick skin for missile resistance on you. And then let's give you destroy for extra leadership.
Such blood, it will spill.
Yep, he's having a good time. Okay, Drove, turn it tier 3. Walls on in. He's just chasing Warfiend around, that's hilarious. Alright, dude, jump into March stance and move.
Spread slaughter.
Starbrand could finish him off, and then we could go ahead and launch him into Stirland, which I think I'm going to do. So let's go kill Fraltros. Stop chasing my friends. That's that. Eat him on up. Delicious Chaos Warrior barbecue. And where is our cult building at? Rest in peace, Stirland. Instantly transport your faction leader to this settlement after 1 turn. Works for me. We got 4 more turns before the rifts go away. We got, I think, like 5 to 10 more before we've got to actually deal with the enemy. Close victory with Falco. It's going to kill lots of my dudes just because missile troops are scary. But I think we fight this one so we lose less. Let's do it. Oops. Wrong friggin' button. Well, that happens. We lost about half, which is what I was expecting. So the random Chaos armies have been raising things. I'd also really like to have Skarbrand fighting with Cathay. But it looks like we're not gonna have to deal with that. They're melting down from the inside, Slaanesh style. Corruption abounds. I guess what we'll do instead is we'll send, not Warfiend, but one of these two lords through the Mountains of Morn. It is safer than going through the Great Bastion. Give him those two. Increase mobility and Deadly Blade. Down to a few less doggos than you had before. Let's move forward on Boris here. Good stuff. Eliminate these lords. So they at least have to train up new ones so they don't all get bears. Alright, Stormfrak is raised. All we've got to do is keep moving south. Yep, that's the plan. Let's get moving, Rug, and we'll grab some more doggos while we're here.
Execute Carnage's will.
2 more, 1 cannon.
And die for Khorne.
I kind of think we want another Thirster. That guy was real mean. Really like Soul Grinders, though. They've got that shotgun, and they're pretty good in combat. Alright. 2 Grinders. And then 1 more Bloodthirster. You're going to be having an incredibly elite and expensive army. Jump you into March. Ooh, tried. And then we can move you after Darko Wharf. We need more heroes moving around so we can actually keep an eye on everything. That's what I've noticed. Glut Port. Give me that Infernal Harbor. We need money. Dimahar is moving up to Threxos. I think I'll move him down to join... Nah. You can go join Bloodbound. Yep. Oh, that's not my friend. Dimahar. Good old Heman phone. Come join the Bloodbound.
I will drive them harder.
Love to hear it. Those Skull Crushers are moving that way, no problem. Let's send Bloodbound here up into the Mountains of Morn.
Stride with fury.
Not hard to do. Keep Goreflinch moving up this way. Skarbrand, any other damage we can do before we launch you into Sterling? Doesn't really look like it, so we will just move you with Warfiend. I didn't have to put him into March. I could have probably got him some more troops, too. Good old hindsight. Alright. I think we send him north. I'm sitting here trying to figure this one out. Because I don't really want the Demon Prince to actually recover. Let's check if we can make him a vassal yet.
Father, the more.
Oh, we got 3 vassals. The Disciples, Mange, and... well, let's start off with the Legion of Chaos, because I don't want them to win.
Paying your respects to me, and few will dare oppose you.
You understand what you're about to do, right?
Go with Khorne's blessing.
Alright. Go with Khorne's blessing. Good boy. Declare war on them?
It cools.
Nah, we will go ahead and make the Disciples a vassal as well.
Mighty gifts, empowerment.
Everyone serves Khorne. And then I also want to do Clan Mage, and that'll be all of our vassals. We don't need any more allies besides these 3.
Stone tokens. Maybe deal treaty. Yes, yes.
There we go. And if they rebel against me, even better. We can just beat the money out of them. Alright, well, we've got to keep our vassal alive, so let's move up and smush the Tower of Crack, and then we'll move back down. And I will give it to Clan Mange instead of the Demon Prince. Because like I'm saying, I would really, really, really like to have some warp lightning cannons. We will make the Hell Cannon Battery one way or another. What are you doing in my lands?
I serve only the Ice Court.
She doesn't know. She's been here for several turns. It's dangerous here in Khorne's mainland. Who hasn't been moved? Threxos? Oh, yes. The Battle of Dragon's Death. It was a quick battle. Yeah, we'll sack it and we'll raise it next turn. 8K's 8K. Destroy. We'll just move you around. And then gotta push you into clumpy stance. Just really bad. Oh, just kidding. Can't do that either. Alright, well, let's do some combat trials then. Get your magic moving on up. Who hasn't been moved? Oh yeah, my random Doom Harvester armies. Alright, Blesk. You know what time it is. Apparently it's close to feat time. Alright, comrades, you know the drill. I think we rush in from over here. 2 letters per each side. I'm gonna hide them in the forest though, so they don't get shot on their way in. 1 of these on each side. I'm gonna throw the Furies over here. And then we'll let the spawn drag some, hopefully some Zargard off on this end. Alright, Threxos, let's do this. Or this is the Threxos. I guess his name could be, instead of Doom Harvester. If it moves, kill it. Zargard, Zargard, Ice Guard. We'll just charge you after those Kossars. Those guys are in for a really bad day. Vroom vroom, brothers. Where you going? Nowhere fast enough. That was a good bit of damage for a first charge. Can't be upset. Go get them dervishes. While that's going on, we can just quickly eliminate their cavalry. Yeah, or we can eliminate these great weapon Kossars, which makes me a little happier. Let's have you all move in on the cav. And murder. Everyone has to bring back 3 skulls or you're fired. Oh, they sent their lancers up to help the Ice Guard. Big old sad day. I'll turn them back around and charge in again. My spawn are losing this fight hard. Disappointing me. Most likely for the last time. Charge on in. We'll just move as a big old blob of letters then. You scoot over and help them. And the Ice Guard's starting to fire on in. Let's have you duel with Gaspard. You move through. Put down these dervishes. Crumping them up nicely. Should be capturing this. Ending their reign of arrow terror. Finish off these freaking dervishes so we can move on. Move over here, help them out. Ice Guard are running away, which is very brave of them. Yeah, let's bring you two forward, and then you and you shall go fight Zargard. Alright, we capped it. Send them forward. Spawn are doing their thing. Being all spawny. Bring him down. Ice Guard, enjoy that. Y'all got one volley off. And then the Bloodletters arrived. Send this one forward and help. Alright, works for me. Winged Lancers are kind of scary. Whatever formation they've got going on over here. We'll charge into the middle of that group. And we'll have all of you move in on the Zargard. Don't really want to play the Too Angry to Die just yet. Let's scoot you around. Because you got friends coming. And you're completely surrounded by Zargard. Beautiful rear charge there. Scoot them both out for a minute. These guys got held up by the Zargard, sadly. Or not Zargard, but the Winged Lancers. We should be working through them quick, but we're taking some shots from those Kossars. Alright, everyone in. Come on, everyone. Get those Winged Lancers. Here come the crab people. I really just want the Blade of Khorne. But I think instead we're going to go for the Horn to make sure they're landing their hits. Those Lancers are done. They're involved. Awesome. Kill those last 5 real quick now so we can move on the armored Kossars. Stop their volley. They're busting up these spears, even though they're spears. Come on, get them. Works for me. Over here, we're about to lose one of our chariots. Ooh, not if I'm... Stop spinning. Not if we're careful. Scoot on out. Does a good job of making sure everyone's laying on their back instead of fighting. Come on, Spawn, hang in there. Death by 1,000 pokes can't bring you down. And they're finished. Alright, turn it around. Go ahead and sack the settlement. Blood on the snow. And then hopefully they have enough strength to go ahead and raise the settlement next turn. Because Grand Vomitus can come up and help. Dodge is back. He's taking a lot of damage from attrition, though.
An ice witch bows to no one.
Okay, and then over here at Castle Alexandrinov, it's going to give us a valiant defeat. I like our chances here much more than I like our chances on the other one. Let's get them. Alright, same strategy, we just have much better troops to do it with. Bring the spawn over here. They've got a couple extra spears, but I'm not really worried about it. Them in, I'm gonna have these guys up here to capture points. Let's make them all one big vanguard group. We'll throw you over here. Cannon can go pretty much anywhere it wants. Blood Shrine on both sides. Let's do these two, followed by the Exalteds. And then these two can hang out on this side. And that can be a group. Well, let's do it. They put almost all of their forces over here. Works for me. Let's charge in. And once they start rotating, we'll fix what we're doing. Is that the winged? I want you to be shooting at winged lancers. Everyone else, charge in. Oh, they're getting shot. Hey, those Kossars, we don't like to see it. See if we can charge them on in, do a lot of damage. Should be tearing these Kossars to shreds. I can just rotate them and have them kill these spearmen next. Alright. Oh, they're charging out with their dervishes. I don't know how that's going to work for them, though, so let's switch their targets. Minus you, everyone else charge in. Actually, they get free. They've got a free shot. Yum yum, eat them up. Gotta watch how that rotation's going. Annihilated this group. Let's send the Furies after this group of spearmen, and then the dogs can move up and capture, I don't know, this point here. Go maul some crossbowmen. Actually, let's have everyone go after the crossbowmen. Eliminate them early on. Alright, his cav was crushed. Go ahead and send this thing into melee. There's no escape for y'all crossbowmen. All of his archers are coming over to help. Let's wait till the two pistoliers move up, and then we'll move these guys on out. Actually, what am I doing? You go back up, cap that. Let's pull these Furies out, have them go chase down those spearmen. Alright, team. And then we'll send this group in over here. This Blood Shrine can come help out. Oh, we've got one going both ways. We're filing on through. They went all through that that trap, sadly. Alright, let's go get the spawn involved. I think we run them all after the Zarguard at -1. Alright, the War Dogs made it through. Have them go cap that point. They're mauling these multicolored spears very nicely. These dudes are fluorescent. Alright, that point's ours. Someone is mowing right underneath my windows. Hopefully you cannot hear that. It doesn't show it's picking up, but I have been unlucky in the past. Let's send this group after them. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. Not doing what I asked is the answer. And they're just milling about. Rush in there and get them. spears should break soon. No more icy arrows coming on in at us. They should be able to get out of here before the spearmen show up, hopefully. Those ones are broken. Bring them back and have them attack the... not the great weapons, that'd be a bad idea. Scoot them down. And around. Alright, those crossbowmen are done. You drive around. Just waiting for those Zargard to give up. Let's send the 3 spawn in after these next group. That is what they're doing. Can't argue with that. Chase down this group of spears, please. And you go get that crossbowman. They are getting some free shots in. See if you can drive through. You go get that group of armored Kossars. You get that group of armored Kossars. These spearmen have been nicely surrounded. I don't know if my Furies will hold in, but regardless, they have done their job. Oh look, a nice clump of warriors. It'd be a shame if a sword appeared here randomly. Right in the middle of your group. Yeah, unfortunate. What can you do, though? Khorne even makes the weather hateful. They have lost their spines. Looks like they're broken as well. We're just waiting for this passage to wear off. Foolish Kislevites. That is very true. And victory. Alright, decisive victory, 64 losses, mostly in Furies, and they still got themselves a ton of kills. Alright, we'll sack. Give me that money. And then, I think we put you, like, on these crossroads in ambush stance. I think you can bring her down, especially since she's not replenishing.
Exalted Bloodthirster.
Exalted Bloodthirster as well. Now he's gonna smash right through here.
Only the ice
Wissenland. Luckily, they're a bunch of weak Wissenland units. Alright, we have formed the United Nations of Evil. That is going to consist of these other Greyling and, who is this? Yornling. We shall add the Norskins to our collection as well. Hopefully pretty soon. I guess we're getting there. More likely to confederate with Magathkin, or not confederate, but vassalize. Alright, well that's going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you're good to me today, and I'll see you on the next one.